Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You're on my channel Mizzle 14. And I'm back doing a review of Family or Fiance Season 2, Episode 1, Shae and Will. Just like Love of Marriage Huntsville, I have been doing Family and Fiance since the beginning. So I will attach the playlist of Family and Fiance to the end of the video so y'all get caught up with all the other past couples. And some of the couples I have done on Instagram as well. So if you haven't followed my Instagram, put on Mr. Grown, search Instagram Mr. Grown. It's on his ticker, how to spell it, and you get called out on some of my reviews. Because sometimes I do my reviews on Instagram that's not on YouTube because I can balance the two. And also follow my Twitter, Time_Grown. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and share all my videos. Also, share my videos. And then you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified for all my videos and put all. All right, not just only Family Fiance, I do other reviews like Love and Marriage Huntsville, Catfish, BT Encore, Real Housewives of Potomac, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So join those, watch those reviews as well. And I also do like a weekly live on Sundays at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I usually do like Mizzle Talks, is my usual reality TV shows, social media topics, and then my Mizzle Social Corner is like more of my social debates and social topics. Okay, all right, let's jump right into Family Fiance. And here it goes. I don't have no picture for Family Fiance because this is like 3:54 in the morning. But what I will try to do is probably the thumbnail. You will catch the couple's picture, and I will click that up. But other than that, let's jump right into it because it's more about the drama. It's more about the topics I want to talk about than people what they look like. All right. So we got Shae and Will. Shae and Will is like 12 to 13 years age gap difference. We don't even know how old they are, but we do know they have 12 to 13 years age gap. They used to work together, and it was a business. And Will was like, he was excited. He kept looking at Shae, and they just joined each other, and he connected each other, and that's it. At that time, they would say they came to this process because y'all know a Family Fiance. Family Fiance is a couples that come on in the role of being they're engaged, and then but at the same time their family is really not on board because they got some reservations about their engagement. So they bring their family for 3 days and they stay in the house, and each family air out their concerns and everything. They do activities throughout the 3 days, and at the end of the process, they're gonna try to see if they get their blessings or not for the family. And then after they blessings from the family, then the couples decide whether they want to stay together or not because of the blessings or not. So some shows we have all good blessings and everything, everybody's work well. Some shows that have no blessings, but people still get married together. Some will have mixed half and half. So it depends. Some people break up after the blessing ceremony. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so Shae said, if we don't get any blessings from the family, we're gonna still get married. But his side of the family not gonna be coming because at the end of the day, we find out that Shae's family are open to Will. They like Will, they enjoy him and everything, they good. But his family, Will's family, is not open for Shae. And they closed off, they stay in the office, they don't give her a chance, all that stuff. So I said, all right, now through the midst of it, we find out that while they was dating, Will was technically still married, and he never told Shae at first that he was married. I said, "Oh no, Will, really? You just took her whole decision process of being a connection. Right at that time, she started falling in love with you. She likes you and all that stuff, and you just took away her decisions that he would stay together with you after knowing. Why you didn't tell her straight up front? You say you didn't tell her because you're not worried that she'll probably leave you. You say you didn't tell her because she might be embarrassed about that because I put her in a situation that she was a side chick, basically, and not knowing that she was. But she said after she found out, it did hurt her a little bit. But she said, damn, it was okay, but I wish you would have told me. Because at the same time, maybe she thinking that he's saying after he told her that it's not in a good space. They're going to get divorced and leaving on it. So, the whole spill that most guys say when not really that they married. Also, oh yeah, I'm not happy. We're gonna get divorced or stuff. But actually, it technically happened. It's his ex-wife. But at that time, he was technically married and didn't get the divorce yet. And she was there helping him do this whole process while dating and once like that. After she found out, so it's on the balls of her court that she stayed with him due to this midst of him getting divorced. So that was nice. And they said how how many do you have children? He has 2 children. One is 10 and one is 13. It's 2 boys. And she said she had a good relationship with the kids because she said she loves them. They said they love her back. Everything. So what about kids of your own? Now, the therapist who's working with them, she's a relationship expert, and her name is Tracy McMillan, right? And she kind of resembles Jasmine Guy a little bit, but she's an expert. And she said, children, oh, she said, yeah, I want kids. And he said, kid. She said, oh, yeah, I want to have kids. I want to have 2, 1 boy and girl. I said, girl, you better hope that it is that first trial, 1 boy and girl. Stuff. But he said kid, as she said kids. I said, oh, it's a disagreement between how many y'all want. But that wasn't a big deal. But he said he's willing. Or stuff. So I will say that. So the both family brought their people together. And Shae brought her mom, Trevelyan, her sister, Denali, and her best friend, Indira. And their issue is that they probably Will family is not accepting Shae. And Shae is good people. So they want to know why Will family is not accepting her. Because we have open arms for Will, but his family is not open arms for Shae. Now, Will's bringing his dad, Jonathan, his brother, Jonathan Jr., and then his mom, Annie. And he said his mom said Shae needs to open up to the family. But when I look at the family, I would say that family act like they too stuck up. It looks in their aura. They look all stuck up because it was Shae. They said, oh, I don't know her. This is that. It's amazing this. And I don't like her. She did this. She's broke up a relationship, broke up a family, broke up a marriage. I said, she ain't there to do all that. It's your son who freaking lied at first. And then say that he admitted. He never really told the truth that he was married at first. So that's your son doing, not your Shae. Now, when they have a task of when they talk to Tracy, she gives them tasks to do with opposite side of the family. So she gives the groom task to do what the bride's side of the family with, and then usually give the bride, vice versa, a task with the groom side of the family. So Will's task was to play a game of Would You Rather and cook dinner for the families. And then Shae's task was to play a Tower of Truth. So they can get to know her, because at this point is that Will's family don't know Shae like that. So Tower of Truth was like to break the walls down, to be truthful and honest. Okay? So when the family got together and then before they had the concerns, they had to come to the house. Right? So when they came to the house, Will's family came first. Will's family is all happy. He hugging his family. And none of them was providing and agreeing to Shae. So Shae's standing there. Now the mom said, I'm disappointed that Shae didn't at least give me a hug or say nothing. I said, how she gonna give you a hug when y'all not inviting? Y'all gave the aura that y'all didn't want to touch her or didn't see her or something like that. Y'all just turned your face up and you just looked at. And so what's wrong with you saying hi to her to even break the ice? Not to break the ice, to break the ice. What's wrong with you to walk in and break the ice? Yes, she could have said hi to y'all, but y'all could have been welcoming for us to be comfortable to say hi to y'all. She just shut down because she said when she found Sonya, it took her back to the time when y'all first met and everything. Now, they did mention that to Tracy that how they first met his parents when he was in Texas, something like that. No, they was in Texas that he took them to Florida, to North Carolina. It was vice versa, one of those states. And they flew him there. And then when they met there, they saw Shae there, and they barely said any, like, 2 words to her. I see that's going to be awkward to have a whole dinner, and they can't barely say nothing to you. Like, that's that. So they was not welcoming, and then I feel Shae. I said I wouldn't have been a little comfortable saying hi either, but I probably would still say hi, hey, what's going on? Maybe not a hug, but I would say hi or stuff. So while he was talking to his family, she went upstairs. They go upstairs. That's what Annie said. She's disappointed that she didn't say hi to us, at least give her a hug or something stuff. I said, yeah. So how did she get to know us? And she's being very standoffish, like the first time we met her. I said, y'all gave the energy the first time y'all met her, just like y'all first time the second time y'all met her now. Y'all keep giving her the energy. Y'all not really rocking with her. So why is she gonna be open up to y'all like that? So when Shae's family came, Shade's family, and they was all hype. Everybody stayed, and they was all hugging Will. They was screaming, and now Will's family so hating on this freaking kitchen. I was look at this. They ain't saying nothing to us. They all stuff like that. They all screaming, help they coming in here, and they go get the same energy when they come and greet us. I said it's not gonna be the same energy. Cause y'all see the freaking kitchen act like y'all freaking mad at the world. And why they having a good time greeting each other? Why was wrong with y'all to get out the kitchen and try to introduce yourself to the family? But you stayed there and think they gonna come to y'all while they all hyped to want to see the place. Cause they will show you around the place. So it was their chance to show around there. And that's how they was so happy with Will, all that stuff they talking, and their family downstairs was soothing and seething and hating. Stop hating. Right? So they had the concerns. And basically the concerns were how the relationship with Shae with Will's family is not great, and how Annie has a problem with Shae's commitment to his grandchildren because she's worried about her grandchildren and how if she's not good with the grandchildren or committed with the grandchildren, how she gonna be committed with him because she's like a package there. And now they want Will to stand up for Shae more because it seems like they is bashing down her hard, and he sees the value in Shae. And I see the love. I can tell they have really good, genuine relationship and a really good, great love with each other, with one another. It is that he got to get his family to see what he sees. But I will say at this point, it's more of him and his not divulging a lot of information and keeping things from them that make them feel like Shae is this type of chick. Well, I'm going to get to that in a minute. And they just want to know Will's not well received and all that stuff, and his family and the family, all stuff. Oh, Shae not be well received to the family because they just be off, stayed office. So they had their two different separate events, right? So Shae activity with the parents, with the family. The question was, it was a tower of truth. The questions they was giving her was more like attack, something like that. It was came really off. It was came too strong. It's like it was offish. It was off-putting because y'all was going this. So they was asking, "What's your relationship with the children?" So basically, she said she had a good relationship with the children. So Annie said, "Oh, she said at first she said, but this first time was kind of rocky, shaky, but now I'm gonna be the best step parent I could be." And he said, "Oh well, have you heard that one of the children, Will Jr., said a little Will didn't say that he liked you?" She said, I never heard of that." He said, "Oh, I heard that." I said, "What? What was the reason to telling her that? What was your reason to telling her that when your girl children say that they don't like her?" Kids could be kids. Kids could say something that make you want to believe them, but they could be lying at the same time. And how you know that at that time he might not like her for something that she did, but at the same time he still love her the same way. Because he wouldn't, I believe Shae when he said he loved her. At times it may be on day that he didn't like her. Doesn't mean he don't like her. Right? So the next question they had, oh, how much is a deal breaker if you can't have any children with him? I said, whoa, what? What's the deal breaker to having children? Well, she said, I want kids. It's like that. But she said it's not a problem. Oh, so what if he asks, one of the questions asks, how do you feel if you can't get the kids that you want? I know you want children, but what if you can't have children? And she said, oh, it doesn't matter. I will adopt. He said, well, it doesn't bother you if you don't want children on your own. She said, oh, yes, I want kids on my own. But it's not a deal breaker at the same time either. At the end of the day, I'm still with him. I still have 2 stepchildren. And if we have a children on our own, whether it's biological or not, I will be happy having a child with him and we raising it together. So like that. So that was that. So let me see the mom said. Oh, so they mentioned how when they were supposed to meet Will and Shae at the restaurant, Will never mentioned to the family that Shae will be there. Because I guess in their mind, they were still stuck on that past and still stuck on the ex-wife. So the mom Annie is felt like she's the reason why you gonna do this thing with your ex-wife. She's the problem of your gonna do it. So do you think that it was messed up or stuff? He said, did you know he was married? All that stuff. And I was like, girl, why you married? He said he was married. She said, at first I didn't know. He didn't tell me. I said, yes, that's your son. So what values have you raised your son to be honest and truthful to the woman he loved or he's claiming love, and he never told the woman that he started dating that he was technically married. So that was on your son. That's not on Shae. That's not Shae's problem. Now eventually Shae did know, but she said she was willing to help him go through this process of getting divorced because he said he didn't like her. So he said, how you know, was you in the house? Did you this, that stuff? So then they asked her, what were you before you met with Shae? So I said, oh, so you try to make it seem like she's a gold digger. Like she's just after his money. She said, I had my own place before him. I had my own money. I had my own job. I had my own car. I had everything on my own. I didn't need him. Shut them up like that. I said, why y'all making it seem like she's a gold digger heifer? Like a gold digger. So I ain't meant to say that. But why you make her feel like she's a gold digger? Like she's tricking over him. I was like Will's was some this big prize and she hit the jackpot. Everything. And so you so stuck on the ex-wife, you learn stuff. You don't see that he wants you to see the future and not his past. Stop getting stuck on the past because you feel type of way about that relationship with the ex-wife because you still have someone with her. I said at the end of the day, that's done deal. He with this girl Shae now. So let it be. Right? So and meanwhile, he said, we have whether have one children or you have multiple children with Shae. He said he would rather have a kid or two. He also got a dog too, so that's a child as well. Now, he said, were you willing to foster more visits with family? And he said, yes, he wanted to do that more. But his side activity was way more liked and good than Shae's. Because they was grilling her like she was, I think, a two-time gold digger. And this side, they was more welcome and trying to get more pick his brains. So they had the dinner. And when they mentioned why you never told the family that you was meeting me at the restaurant, he said he thought that he could get his family to like Shae and see her as it is, accept his future and not his past. So that's why he never told them anything. So I said, that's messed up. You should at least told them because when they mentioned that they was not open to seeing her and whether to be open, that means if they seen her there, they would not be open at all. It's just they saw her there, you never gave them a heads up that she will be there because you was hoping that if you still tell her that they will not come, and you blindsided them, and that's messed up. Cause then now she feel like why they like me and all stuff like that, and they gave me this hard time, but you never told them they was gonna be there because they had some little reservations against about her already because how you was with your ex-wife and how she came along with the picture. Also, so and then here go Jonathan Jr. He said, one of the questions I was asking you about children, what if he can't have children? Because I know it's how women who want children and then the person can't have children, it changes the person. And I said, how you know it changes the person? You don't even know what Shae is. How you know Shae will be changed? She said, no, it wasn't how you know. It will. So how do you know that? Because of my experience. That's your experience. But mine is not the same as what your experience is. So you can dictate how I will feel if it will change me or not. It's like that. So I would say, why he keep insisting about him can't have a children? He has two already. So what is it? So then Jonathan Jr. mentioned that Will had a vasectomy. I said, oh, so that's what he was insisting on that. And I said, if that's the case, why he never told Shae that he had a vasectomy? Well, we come to find out that she didn't know. But what it is that the family did not know that he put samples on the side to have children, and he's on that road to reversing the vasectomy. So, no, he don't really got it anymore. So it was like, they didn't know that, but you didn't tell them that. So they let on believing that you got a vasectomy and you can't have children. So he grilled so hard about what about if you can't have children? Is it going to be a deal breaker? She said no. So I was like, then that's the Shae family got on because they was doing too much. And And they will mention to how y'all don't know how she is. She helped build me. She helped to be the person I am and make me the better person. He said, hold up, I don't like that because you said the same thing to the ex-wife and all that stuff. And I will let you know, I raised you to be a great man. I raised you, and then who was she? You can't let no woman, all that stuff, because I'm in it, I'm talking and all that stuff. And then the mom of Shae was like, what's up? I know she was about to be ready. Like, you got one word, another word, girl, because we could do what we do. Like, why do you do too much? So you can know he said, no woman can make you like that. No woman can complete you. Because at the end of the day, if it wasn't her, you still go be you. And I said, basically, like she's a freaking low bottom in the barrel. And she definitely said that because when she went upstairs, she said, who are these niggas? They don't know they ain't my level. They bottle feeders. I said, bottle feeders? I said, you got some nerve to try to judge them. You got some nerve to try to judge these people of who you are, like who you are. And then she said, oh, I'll be married for 40 something years with this guy. So I'm an expert for marriage. I know how it works. I said, obviously you don't know enough. Obviously you don't know enough. Because just because you've been married for a long time doesn't make you an expert of marriage. You just have been married for a long time with this person. But that doesn't mean you make you an expert. Do you have a degree? Do you study that? Are you a relationship expert? No. So stop that. You may have some ways how to be a long-lasting, successful marriage, but you're not an expert. And no marriage are the same, and no marriage are perfect. Okay, girl? So she was calling them bottle feeders and stuff like that. It's a little ghetto, what they coming from, how they got raised. I said, well, how you were raised? You're judgmental. Whew. I ain't gonna go there. I like, because I was got heated. I said, I don't like her. I don't like Will mom because she was doing the most. And then the Will's father, Jonathan Sr., he was like, calm down, because at the end of the day, that's who he loves. He loves the girl. He said, I don't care. I don't want that. I don't want this to happen. So he said, you can't really tell him, dictate it, and you're going to stop him. Because if I tell him to stop, he going to continue going on with that. She said, I don't care. We got to do something. No. He said, this is his life. He said, I don't like it. I said, then you ain't going to like it. At the end of the day, I don't think Shae is the bad, shady-ass chick that you make her to be. She seems like a genuine, sweet girl who really loves your son. Before you not seeing that, you all up in arms about the ex-wife. That ex-wife is out the picture. So let it go. Let it go. Oh my gosh. So they check in. It was not happy and fun because she's crying because the family was all harsh. They came off really hard towards her, like how they were throwing the freaking jabs, questions, like they get to know her the first time. And some of them could be easily diminished if Will would have told the family the truth and been upfront with them. Because a lot of the questions that was asking is something that stems from him not telling them anything about Shae or anything about their relationship, to the point that they didn't answer to grill her like that the way they did. Right? So the fact that he's probably not on board with the family is not so much about how the family is not opening to Shae, because if your relationship is faltered, because your relationship faltered with your own parents, it make it hard for them to falter a trust and bonding with your soon-to-be wife. So you gotta fix that. So Tracy McMillan said, listen, now we get to the bottom of it. It's not on her so much, it's on you and how you failed your connection with your family and how they is perceiving Shae. So if you correct that, it'd be easier pathway for her to have a relationship with the family. And that's exactly what it was. So she gave him an assignment to sit down with the family and with his parents, basically his mother and father, and tell them the truth. Sit there. And he did. And then after that, the mom, Will's mom, Annie, will go a bridal flowers making shop with Shae and Will's mom, right? So he talked to his parents and he apologized how he feels and all that. I apologized that he was not opening, or probably was like putting them first, or at least explaining to them and being rude and not disperse information. He apologized, and they also apologized for not understanding it. So when he said that one thing, when he reason why he loved Shae, is because when he was down in his business, he was, I guess, about to get close to his business, and I think he needs something like certain money, like $30,000. Like I put a ballpark figure out there because I forgot what he said, but I think he said $30,000. And what she didn't even ask her, she didn't even say nothing. She cleared out savings to help him get his business back, and now they're good. And that's right there make him feel like she is the one. And not because he ain't saying that to make y'all want to fall in love with her, but at the same time to make her that how he see it, like she was willing to be there for him to help him with something that he drowned himself, and she didn't have to do that. But the fact that she did that, made him realize she is the one for him. And that's something. That's nice. That's a nice, generous gesture that she did for someone that she loves. She had to clear out her savings or stuff like that to save him. And that was her own money, her own money she had before she met him to save his business for the girl y'all was calling a dope gold digger. All right? So you didn't know all that. So now they feel all messed up because they would say, oh, wow. Now he opened up to me or something. I appreciate that. Now I ain't going to rush it or stuff. But I'm going to get there. I'm going to try. I'm going to do better. I want to make the work with her. So they do. And Shae and Annie, Will's mom, had a heart-to-heart. They cried. They hugged each other. Then they had a better understanding. And they both apologized to each other how they came across as being standoffish and stuff like that and not coming close. And she wants that. She wants a genuine connection. And then the mom said, yes, I would like that too. They hug it out. The final session, they had the blessing ceremony. And they got all yes. They got all yeses for all the family. They had the concerns. Those concerns got dispelled through this whole 3-day process. They enjoy each other. They had a good family group photo. After a while, they continue to build up their friendship. Shae and Will continue to bring on their relationship. It's stronger than ever in their communication. They constantly does talk to Will's parents on a regular basis, and they do regular visits. And with the help of Will's mom, they're going to have a yacht wedding in Miami. I said, oh, nice. That is nice. See, like I said, they are some couples that you know will be good. And I think this couple was a good match. I had no problems with them two couples loving each other. And the other issue was mainly Will's family. And now they break that down because of Will help. It helps build the relationship for everybody else and it bring everybody together. And that's how it all. That was like, it started from him. I was saying, why you didn't check your own son that he was hiding information for you? He was hiding the truth for y'all. And then y'all was coming hounding on Shae because of your own your own wrongdoings and your shortcomings. And that's what I hate in relationships, y'all. When you get in a relationship with someone and your family is going rah-rah, you got to protect your spouse, the one you are laying with, because if your family got misconceived notions about your spouse, it's because it stems from you not checking them. If you know it's not true, you letting it happen, you let them build the seed in their head, and you not dispelling the seed. So when they come across this girl, they're gonna have all kind of notions against them because what you have or have not said, right? So that's a little thing I had said to say about that. But this was good. That was Family Fiance, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel. This review will be premiered later on today. I mean, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, so later on today. And we'll premiere together. Let's watch it together and just type and see how y'all feel. All right? Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and talk to y'all later. Peace.